Hello. Sorry, I was busy. I was over yonder harvesting sweet potatoes for my casserole this weekend. I hope you'll be around. Anyways, today we're making buttermilk pancakes with very expensive blueberries I got at the supermarket. Wow, $9, guys, for this little pack of jumbo blueberries. Look at the size of these. You guys would probably think I'm really small compared to the size of this blueberry. But this is a jumbo blueberry, and we are making very special. My brother got me this pan. It's a little calcifer. So we're gonna make little calcifer shaped cakes. So to start off, 4 tablespoons. This much unsalted butter is going into the pan, a pot actually. And on a low heat, we're gonna melt that down. And while the butter is melting, it gives us time to prepare our dry ingredients. So we have undisclosed all-purpose flour here. Don't be like me and buy expensive cooking equipment when you cannot afford it. But look at this average-sized mixing bowl. So guys, a tip to measure out flour is I'm gonna put the cup inside my mixing bowl and I'm gonna pour it in here so it's nice and evenly dispersed. This way, even if a little bit gets into the bowl, it's not a problem because that's where the flour is gonna go anyways. Okay, it's about 1.5 cups of flour. Do we need this much? So now check it out. We have a cup of flour is already in here. All right. And what's after that? Salt. Just a little bit. Salt. Like so. Guys, I'm hoping these jumbo blueberries are gonna be real sweet. So I'm just gonna go for maybe 1.5 spoonfuls of sugar in here. What else do we need? Baking soda and baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Double that of the baking powder. Wait a minute. Yes. All right, so that's our dry ingredients. And let's grab our whisk. So we can now set this to the side while we finish the wet ingredients. My favorite part. So we've got a bit of a measuring cup. How much buttermilk should we have? 1 cup and 1/4 cup. Maybe a tad more. Alrighty. What should we add to this buttermilk? Vanilla. Sometimes this can get hard to open. Just give it a little love tap. How much vanilla should we have? 1 teaspoon? Alrighty, our melted butter. I hope this doesn't cook the buttermilk. And what should we add to this mixture? An egg. And now, is the fun part. I'm gonna add the wet ingredients, dry ingredients. Alrighty. And now we're just gonna gently incorporate this together. Just kind of like, say, cradle it like it's your little child. Sort of nurse it. Sort of gently just fold it together so you have this consistent batter. Let's give that a second there to sort of let it get to know itself, you know? We should let this batter decide who he wants to be when he grows up. Because right now, he's a confused preteen adolescent. He doesn't know if he wants to be a pancake, a scone, or hell, even a croissant. Right now, he is filled to the brim with potential. Jesse, let's cook. on a very low heat. Just grab a little bit of butter. And then we're sort of greasing up our pan because you don't want to put it into a dry pan, if you know what I mean. And you guys, when I say these are the fluffiest buttermilk pancakes you guys would have ever eaten, I mean it. I really do mean it. Because I can make you guys some fluffy, like Japanese style souffle pancakes tomorrow. But guys, these are the business. So we grab our ladle, sort of grab a ladle full of batter, and then we're gonna put it into the pan. Not too much, good enough to cover the bottom. Just let it spread out. Let the batter develop into who he is supposed to be. A delicious, fluffy blueberry pancake. Speaking of which, let's add our expensive jumbo blueberries, which first we have to wash a little bit. Ladies, is this sparking something prehistoric in you that I can gather berries? Hunter-gatherer, perhaps? Maybe it's sparking something prehistoric in you that I'll sort of just strategically place. So this only managed to fit about 13, wow. And I think go for a little bit more. Have the batter like flatten out a little bit. I am worried that the fire is a bit too hot, but I think it'll be okay. How to flip a pancake is all about confidence. If you don't have confidence, you'll fail. Almost in every aspect of life. If you want to do something and you feel scared, it's a normal feeling. Trying to be somebody you've never been before. It's scary. And so is flipping a pancake when you've never flipped one before. Of course, I have years of experience as a professional chef. Because when you have experience doing something, you have confidence because you've done it before and it's worked out. But when you're trying this for the first time, it might be daunting because you've never done it before. I've done this before, so I have the confidence to do it again. It makes sense. If you've never done something before, the first time doing something is quite hard. The secret to life is confidence. And confidence truly is something you can just make out of thin air. Because how can you do something you've never done before and expect it to go perfectly? Unless you spend hours and days of meticulous planning, but who goes through life like that, you know? In reality, we go through life doing a bunch of things that we've never done before and just scared that we're gonna look like an idiot for trying something and being bad at it. Of course, you're bad at a million things, you know, but you're also good at a few things too. Usually the things you're good at are things that you've done before and have experience. You see, I have confidence in flipping this pancake because I've done it a million times. I'm a big pancake guy, but there are things that I haven't done before and it's daunting. I'm sure you can turn that fear into something useful. But if I had never done this before, yeah, it can be scary. It's like you get that cute girl's phone number at the library. You know, you can't walk up to her and, you know, be all shy and stutter and, oh, what's your name? What's your major? You have to approach the metaphorical situation with confidence. I would walk up to her and I would say, hi, you don't know me and I don't know you. But what I do know is that tomorrow morning, I'm gonna make you blueberry pancakes. There you go. Look at my buddy Calcifer right here. That is one juicy pancake, isn't it? Beautiful. Let's put it right up there. All right, let's do a little taste test. Guys, it's absurd, guys. A steaming blueberry short stack. think that's what it's called, a short stack. And guys, that is good. It's fluffy, just the perfect sweetness. It's got that nutty note from the butter. And the maple syrup soaking in that fluffy, fluffy goodness. But these pancakes, you make this for a girl in the morning, that's not gonna be your girl anymore. That's your wife. May I interest you in a nice cold glass of milk? Only the freshest around. Thick and creamy. Perfect. With a stack of blueberry pancakes. Look at that. That's a bite that would turn your girlfriend into a wife. Yep. You guys, this is my 6-pack. It's gone. And guys, I'm serious about what I said about confidence. If you find yourself sort of not being where you want to be in life, and you want to try new things or become a better version of yourself, a great way to start is confidence. Because you don't need anything. You don't need any expensive equipment. You don't need any bullshit course all these TikTok gurus are trying to sell you. All you need is just a little push off the diving board. That's it. All you gotta be able to do is tell yourself, I can do it. I can do it. And then soon enough, you're gonna do it and you're gonna f up. You're gonna do it once and you're gonna realize it's not that bad. And you're gonna do it again and you're probably gonna f up again. But then the third time, you might just f up a little less, you know? And by the fourth time, when you're f***ing up, you're so used to f***ing up that you're like, oh, this is just part of the process. And I'll tell you, like 100 times later, you're gonna be like, oh, I was f***ing up for a reason. Do you know how many pancake flips I've f***ed up in my life? Like, do you know how much batter that I've dropped on the ground? A lot. But now, 99% of the time, I won't drop it.